Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Retro.
You know what time it is?
This beat is Mastertronic. This beat is Mastertronic. So get down on it.
This beat is Mastertronic. Get down on it. Yes. How cool is that?
So I hear you've been buying more plastic tapes that probably will not load.
I'm sure they will. I'll tell you what, back in the day they never used to load, but recently I've been having good success with games loading. Yeah, don't know what it is.
Long may that continue then.
Yeah. So anyway, today's video is going to be a bit of a Ricochet special. Yes, we're going to pay can't talk now. Going to pay tribute to that well-known Irishman Ricochet.
I heard this joke so many times.
I'm sure they have. I'm sure they're all fed up with it as well. But I'm going to keep going with it because it's my favourite joke. I like it.
Okay.
Anyway, so it's a Ricochet special. Of course, these were all the games that came out on the Ricochet label by Mastertronic. The reason why they're called Ricochet is because they were ones that have been already released by the publishers, and they sort of bought the rights or done a deal with the publishers so they could put it out on the Ricochet label. So we've got some quite interesting ones that bring back some right sort of memories for me from back in the sort of 70s and 80s.
I always think of that Denzel Washington film.
Why?
Because it's called Ricochet.
Of course, yeah. No, I used to work in a video shop as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
film if you haven't seen it. Anyway.
Yeah. So first up, we have.
I've not seen any of these, so this is.
Jeff Cape's Strongman. You remember Jeff Capes?
Yeah, I do know who Jeff Capes is. Is he still around?
Yeah, he's still around. Yeah. Jeff, for those of you that don't know, they're probably too young to know. He was, as Jeff Cape's Strongman, he was like world's strongest man a couple of times. Also Britain's strongest man several times.
Some pounds at stake as Grizzly shapes up looking like some new kind of American missile. His opponent Jeff Capes is in a mood you might describe as keenly determined. That means he's going to give his all from the start. Oh, and it is a great start by the Englishman. Look at that nose, down like a bloodhound in the hunt. Grizzly by contrast looks as if he's struggling to get clear of the line, not just pull it. That's an astonishing performance by James. 30.7, way out in front. Well, in spite of having a 3-stone advantage over Capes, Grizzly, the pro strongman from Northern California, simply cannot generate the pace. And is he glad that's over? Well, Jeff's time is going to take some beating, and you get the impression he deliberately psyched himself up for it.
It's in fact a benefit to be angry.
Well, it helps, I think. If you're a boxer and go into a ring happy and want to wave at your mother, that's another thing. But if you want to go in and kill the bloke, you've got to use that adrenaline, killer instinct, the venomous sort of attitude to really sting it.
I used to always enjoy watching those programmes back in sort of like 80s, was it early 80s?
And they pulled like minis with people in
That's right, yeah, and stuff like that, and lorries, and it's still actually, I think it's still going today, sometimes on Sky or Channel 5 or Sky, sometimes when you flick around you find that there's about Christmas time, World's Strongest Man is still going.
Are people stronger today than they were in the 80s?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think they're more pumped up on the old steroids and stuff.
Can't say that. It's a recognised sport, surely.
So Jeff Cape's Strongman.
How much did he get paid for the licence?
I haven't got a clue.
£10 or £20.
But then the little interesting thing, let's say you ask if he's still around today, but today he's actually probably more known for breeding budgies.
Is he? Budgie breeder?
Yeah, I
didn't know that.
Yeah, he's sort of like part of the.
He's right up there in the budgie breeding game.
He is. He's one of the. I don't know what you call it.
Top breeders.
Yeah, the guys of the authority of budgie breeding. He's one of the top guys apparently.
There you go. There's some budgie facts.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Next we have another one. This one again has got some memories for me. This one is Brian Jack's Superstar Challenge.
Brian Jacks.
Yeah. Do you remember him?
No.
Well, he's probably a little bit before my time to begin with. He's about, I think it's late 60s, early 70s. And he was like a judo guy. And he did quite well. He was at the World Championships for Great Britain, and I think he went to an Olympics. And then later on, as with the title of this, Superstars, he was on a TV program called Superstars, where they had lots of different athletes and people from different sports all come together on a TV program, and then they used to all compete and do different events and stuff, and he used to do quite well on that.
Sounds very 80s.
Yeah, and yeah, it was.
The United Kingdom Championship final of the Superstars. Brian Jacks, who could win the Superstars Championship and keep his title on this event. He's got that sort of lead overall. 8. Sherwood's worked it out. He knows his chances slipping away. Eight again. Seven. Now that's 23 in 3 shots. The best start so far. Thompson knows it as well. Gone away a bit, but it's a 6 now. If he gets a 7, he wins the pistol. A 4 would give him second place, and that's enough to make him unbeatable overall in this Superstars. 5. He's done it by 1. He must get second, and he must win the Superstars here and now with 2 events still to go.
And I actually met him probably late 80s, because he actually came to our school. Actually, no, probably was mid-80s, probably about 85, 84, 85. Came to our school, and he had like this Brian Jacks Superstars sort of like thing he was doing with the schools, and it was like a circuit training thing where we all had to jump all over benches and run.
Oh, to get kids
do like a
fit.
lap of the field, do a few dumbbell lifts and stuff like that, and yeah, then you got like a signed sort of certificate and a photo taken with him, if I remember right. I don't know if I've still got that, probably not, but
that'd be cool to find. It?
You would, yeah. So yeah, that's Brian Jacks Superstar Challenge.
It says on here some of the events include arm dips.
Right.
I don't know what they are. Apologies.
Probably like where you do your dips, don't you? And you get the parallel bars either side, and you dip up and down.
I'm no good at dipping unless it's dominoes into the dip or nuggets into squat thrusts. I know what they are. Canoeing, cycling, football, swimming, archery, and 100 metres.
Interesting to see what those events are like on there, actually, wouldn't it? How they play.
1985.
Yeah. So another one, again, this is someone that I remember well, and I'm not sure whether you do. This is Eddie Kidd's Jump Challenge. Do you remember Eddie Kidd?
No.
But he was like the British version of Evil Knievel.
Oh, okay.
Evil Knievel, he used to jump over buses. And I think he used to compete with him, trying to sort of like see who can jump over the most buses. And,
it could be the daringest.
Yeah.
At that runoff now, this is the moment when he has to think bike and think life then. Eddie Kidd got to get it up to 70, 75 mile an hour. The crowd are all cheering. Let's hope there's no trouble in, and there he goes. He's forward too much. No, what a fantastic jump. That must be the world record of all time, the way he's come down on that ramp there and taken off right through the crowd. The crowd really ecstatic, all his stable mates. They realised what a fantastic jump that was. I thought he maybe have put that front wheel down a bit too quickly. His legs seemed to...
But unfortunately, his career came to a bit of an early end because he came off one day, came off his bike, knocked himself out apparently on landing, and he ended up with brain damage. I think they said something like he could have been in a coma for 8 years. I don't think he was nowhere near that, but that's what his parents apparently were told at the time. And
nice.
Yeah, so
heartwarming story behind this game.
Yeah, he's still around today. I'm not sure whether he's still in a wheelchair, but he was when he did the London Marathon several years ago, and halfway around he could still sort of walk a bit. So he gave up the wheelchair and ended up walking the rest of the London Marathon, which took him several days to do it, but eventually he made it. So he's, a guy that, just doesn't give up.
No, fair play.
So that's I think the last of the ones that I've got memories of the actual people that
put
are in
this
them.
first because they've got memories, and they're all...
Well, this one would probably have memories for you actually, because this one is Aliens. No, that's one of your favourite films, isn't it?
Aliens. It's one of the best films ever.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Aliens? Based on the science fiction thriller
Right, so moving
What
on.
if it's like the arcade game Aliens? Because that's really good.
Yeah, never know.
You need to play that. It's great.
Probably not.
It's on MAME.
Next one, we've got one, and I haven't got a clue what this game is, never heard of it. It's called Knuckle Busters. It looks like some sort of American...
Knuckle Busters.
Yeah, it looks like sort of like American football guy on the front sort of thing, but
That
look at
blowing
the
someone up.
screenshots, it looks nothing like that, so I'm not sure. Yeah, like I say, the print's so small to read what it says.
I know what Knuckle Dusters are.
Yeah, Knuckle Busters.
Oh.
Anyway, next we have Trailblazer. I actually remember this. I think this is by Gremlin Graphics originally, the old Trailblazer. It's one of those ones where you've got like the ball that bounces along and you've got to take it across a sort of course of different squares that do different things. Some of them slow you down, some of them speed you up.
Okay.
Some of them give you extra bounce and all that sort of thing. And it could be 1 or 2 player, and it was quite good fun from what I remember.
So is it classed as a puzzle game?
No, it's more of a
Just
sort
arcadey.
of ball racy arcadey game.
Thunder into the unknown at breakneck speed.
So the next one I have here is X-15 Alpha Mission. Seems to be some sort of flight sim sort of game. Never seen that one. Can't remember that one at all from back in the day.
X-15, yeah. So there's a massive helmet on the front. We could have included this in our flight sim quiz.
Yeah, but we did
The
with
Retro
Neil.
Mancrave.
Yeah.
The security of a nation is in grave danger. A highly sophisticated terrorist group has put an armed space station into orbit. They're not joking if it's highly sophisticated. It's not SpaceX, is it? You have been selected to pilot the X-15 space plane into orbit and destroy the station. This mission must not fail.
Alright. So next up we have another film tie-in. It's Impossible Mission.
What
Stay a
film's that
while, stay forever. Ha 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 ha. Was that the second one? That might be the second one.
Stay a while, stay forever.
Yeah, I think that's what it says.
What film's
yeah.
that?
No, I think it's in the game.
Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
The evil Professor
knows?
Melvin Auto Bender has gained access to the primary missile
Getting
attack
back to that sort of thing.
of all the major world powers. He plans to destroy the world. So I guess you've got to stop him.
Yeah.
it's
Next
got a
we
big
have Dante. Can't speak again.
Dante?
Yeah, Dante. Dante 2, Mekon's Revenge.
There was a Dan Dare on the Amiga
Yeah.
I used to play.
Yeah, probably the same
It weren't
thing.
great, but I remember spending hours on it.
But obviously it's taken from the comic strips. I think that's where it started out, Dante, if I'm right.
Once again, the Mekon poses a deadly threat to the human race. But can he be stopped? We hope by Colonel Dan Dare, the hero of 1,000 space missions.
Yeah. Well, we're carrying on now. You guys have got a few hours because this will take a while. Next we've got one. I think this. God, that's terrible writing on there. I think it's Black Witch. I think that's what it's called. And if I remember rightly, it was by Ultimate. I think Ultimate Games or Ultimate Software or something
Okay.
like that did that originally. They did a series of games.
So it's like a laughing skull
Yeah,
over a
it's like-
pirate ship.
Is it Pirate Simulator? I don't know. Never played it yet again.
Yeah, it looks like a side kind of sideways scroll. No?
Right, another one I've never heard of until I bought it is Fifth Quadrant. Looks like
Oh, it's got to be a shoot 'em up.
it's sort of like a space type of thing, but it looks like a room. Sort of rooms on there that you're in.
Now, this case, unfortunately, like all the others that we've been through on this quest, unfortunately has a couple of cracks.
Yeah, a couple of cracks. Yeah, I've got plenty of spare
Hey,
cases.
oh, you're not hardcore. I've got to keep this case because this is the
The
original.
original,
No,
not
you're not first.
necessarily. No, not that first.
You're not going to put some glue on this like I probably would do.
No, I'll probably swap it for a new one.
Oh, there you go, look.
New one that looks similar.
Yeah. Hey, that was cool. a
Next
ship,
we
eh?
have Outlaws.
I went to school with a couple of outlaws.
Yeah, me too actually. Quite a famous family around these parts.
Yeah, they're pretty hard.
Yeah. They
They were, weren't they?
yeah. Yeah, they were.
You wouldn't mess with the outlaws. Hello, if you're watching.
So this one here, it's for some of them they've like chopped out the circle a bit for the prongs on the cassette.
Oh yeah.
And then you can't see how it was written because they take out the bit.
Schoolboy error.
Yeah.
So when they designed the inlay, they forgot to include the space for the...
Right, the next one.
It looks okay. It kind of looks like Sunset Riders, but terrible.
Is Rebel with a backwards R.
It's probably good.
The way it's got a backwards R, being fancy.
Oh, yeah, look at that. I do like that, that's cool.
Yeah. One, I don't know how you pronounce that, Erebus.
Hey, that's a very, very 80s cover.
It is. It's almost like some of the
It's almost like a
graphics
certain
that we
intro
use.
that someone's
Yeah,
done
actually
recently.
it is. Yeah. Right, so next
That is a cool cover.
we've got something called, I don't know the name of this, but I don't know why I know it. Bazooka Bill.
It's chewing gum. No, that's Bazooka Joe.
Bazooka
Was
Bill.
it chewing gum?
Yeah, is it?
It was about...
Hubba Bubba.
It was like a penny or 2p
I
down
ain't going to
the...
read that because that's just too damn small. Bazooka Bill, anyway.
So, I mean, that... He ain't joking. That's a... I mean, that's not even... Is that a bazooka? It's kind of like a... I mean, that's hardcore, that is.
Yeah.
But yeah. And it's got his safety goggles on. Safety first if you're firing massive bazookas.
Right, next we've got another one which I think came from the Ultimate software label, which is Dragon Skulls.
Oh, what can we call our game? Let's put... Everyone loves dragons and skulls. Let's call it Dragon Skull.
So we're getting there. There's only about 3 to go.
I love how on the back of this inlay they've put an icon-driven arcade adventure game for the space, and then they've like stamped the number 64 on.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I guess in the other inlays or whatever, maybe it would say Amstrad or Spectra.
Yeah.
Or...
Right, so next we've got something called Toy Bazaar. This one I don't think is in the original case.
Sounds like an adult website.
It does. Don't think this is in the original case because if you look at it, normally they're all like in the clear backs, aren't they?
Is
so
it though?
I wouldn't have thought it is.
The expert here. So
Yeah.
that's
So
getting changed then, is it?
Yeah, probably. Guide Metron, the maintenance man, or Metron maybe. Guide Metron, the maintenance man, through a night at the Gizmo Automated Toy Works.
Tesla factory.
But watch out, the toys are in revolt.
Oh no.
So it sounds like a dangerous place to be. Right, next we've got one I've never heard of. This one is called Starquake. It's not even the most riveting cover, really, is it?
Well, doesn't that look like the front cover of an album?
Yeah, it could do.
Like a rock
album from
Yeah.
the 80s, yeah.
That's where they must have got the inspiration. No, I mean, if you haven't heard of it, I certainly wouldn't have.
No. Anyway, time for the last one, and it's actually a good one. Never realised I forgot all about this.
As opposed to those?
Yeah, there's this one. It's another movie sort of tie-in these days, and comic tie-in. It's Judge Dredd. And this has also got a cracked cover.
Prepare to be judged.
Says, "You're next, punk."
Is that his catchphrase?
I don't know.
I wouldn't have.
It doesn't even look like Judge Dredd. Look how terrible that face looks on that.
Ugh. Oh my god.
It's like he's not
It's
even...
it's almost like a dog wearing a
Yeah, dog wearing a Judge Dredd
helmet.
mask.
Second helmet mention. Yeah. Well, you're next, punk.
Yeah.
Oh, this is even more tiny.
That is miniature, isn't it?
That is.
No chance of reading
That's what
that
she said.
whatsoever. No chance of
Family
reading
show.
that whatsoever.
No, me neither. And I won't put you through me trying. Well, so that's the...
That's the Ricochet special edition.
that
over.
joke.
Yeah.
How many more Ricochet
You'll be glad
games
to know,
are
actually.
to go?
I think I
You
probably
finished them?
Probably got about 2, I think, to
2,
go.
okay.
Yeah, maybe 2.
And they
Ricochet.
are...
I can't remember offhand by checking the list.
Okay. So, have a search for your
we
Ricochet...
are getting down to the nitty-gritty now, though. That's a good thing. So,
What's that? Thank God. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how many more Mastertronic Quest videos can there be, is what they're thinking. Plenty, I can assure you. We're going to rinse this one for all we can. But yeah, so no, seriously, it's been good.
Yeah, I've never seen any of those before.
And first of all, I'm nearly getting there with the Ricochet ones. Nearly getting there with all of them. I mean, we've got more to go through that I haven't seen. I think I'm up to about 220 odd or something like that.
Wow.
So, quite a few. So yeah, of course, once we get there, we'll do like a review somehow of the whole lot.
You weren't messing about when you said you were going to collect these, were you?
No, I wasn't. No, I've been buying them. My postman is probably well and truly peed off for delivering the damn things.
Yeah, you're keeping him busy.
Keeping him in work, yeah. So, but he doesn't see. Last time I seen him, we were still smiling. So.
Have you told him what they are?
No. He wouldn't have a clue. He's too young, I tell you.
Is he? Oh, too young.
Yeah, we've got quite a young.
Tapes? What?
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. He probably
You
would
can
be.
play these on SD.
Yeah. So anyway, that's about it for this episode of the Mastertronic Quest pickups. And there will be another one very soon, I can assure you. And as we've done all the Ricochet ones, it probably won't be featuring that well-known Irishman Ricochet, will it? So, yeah, never mind. Anyway, so onwards to the next one. We will see you then, guys. As always, James, what have they got to do until then?
Keep it retro, everyone. Thanks very much for watching.
This beat is Mastertronic. This beat is Mastertronic. So get down on it. This beat is Mastertronic. This beat is Mastertronic. So get down on it.